Well, welcome to the Pulse of Spokane. Kent Adams here, and we've got your goat today. We'll talk about that in a minute. We hope that things are going good for you, and that you're having a good day. And we're going to be back to talk about having a little wish or two after this.
The Wishing Star Send a Friend a Goat fundraiser is back. They are adorable, snuggleable, and hilarious. For 16 years, baby goats have brought joy to thousands while raising essential funds for the Wishing Star Foundation, which grants wishes for children with terminal and life-threatening conditions while supporting their families long after the wish. From May 3rd through the 7th, you can have a baby goat delivered to a friend, family member, boss, or coworker. The Wishing Star Goat Wrangler volunteers will deliver an adorable live baby goat directly into the arms of your recipient. For a $60 donation, this is a fun and lighthearted way to get some laughs and support the Wishing Star Foundation Wish programs at the same time. Place your order today at wishingstar.org/goats. Happy goating!
When COVID shut down construction, the Spokane Home Builders Association fought to get our industry back up and running. We are meeting the need of a record housing shortage with builder members like Eric Madsen Homes and Ryan Built Homes, local experts, proven leaders. We are the Spokane Home Builders Association, building our community one home at a time.
Well, welcome back. And if you've ever been wishing on a star, we've got something for you today. Wishing Star Foundation. And Lonna Smith, how are you?
I am doing fantastic, Kent.
Now, I know because we've all been watching from Facebook to you name it on social media today that you just had the GOAT program down in Tri-Cities. Now, how did things go down there?
Oh my goodness, we broke Wishing Star records down
Really?
in Tri-Cities. It is our 16th year of our Send a Friend a Goat fundraising campaign.
Yes.
So we do it for a week in April in Tri-Cities and then a week in Spokane, Coeur d'Alene.
Yes.
And we've got some big shoes to fill because the Tri-Cities community showed up.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. And you know, the pictures, I love the pictures because you covered a lot of people and so forth. So I knew you were probably doing pretty good down there. They all looked like they were having a ball.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
really do. The cool thing is that now if you go into a business, all the women, it really is all the women, come like it's somebody's delivering flowers. You know, if somebody with flowers
I
comes
want to hold
in,
it. I want to hold
well,
it.
all the women want to go, who's the flowers for? But now when the goats come in,
I love it.
they want to know who the goat was
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
Everybody is so excited about the goating.
Yeah.
It really has surpassed getting flowers at work.
Okay, so you walk in, you've got the goat, you give the goat to the goatee.
The goat, yeah.
Yeah.
The recipient.
The recipient.
Yes. So
What happens then?
So we have our volunteers, which are called goat wranglers.
Yes.
So we have our teams of goat wranglers. They take the baby goat into the recipient, the person who doesn't know it's coming, to the recipient. They get a sticker. It says, "I've been goated."
Yes.
The goat goes into their arms. They have a few minutes with the goat. We take pictures.
Pictures.
They love on that baby goat. And then they can do one of two things. One, they pay any amount for the
Okay.
goat to go away.
Oh, okay.
Or they can forward that goat and send that goat for a $60 donation to the next unwitting recipient.
How many take advantage of that?
Oh, in fact, our schedule filled up with what we call pass-alongs.
Right.
From Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We had over 30 pass-alongs per day.
That's great. Because
Unbelievable.
we all know somebody out there that would like to get back at a little bit, right?
Yes.
And in a fun way, right?
Absolutely. You know, it's so neat. We were able to trademark Send a Friend a Goat in
Yes.
2019, which was exciting. And our trademark attorney was so funny. She called me one day and said, "Do you know that there is an article in a newspaper in Ireland about Send a Friend a Goat?" And I was so shocked by that. But really, it's goating around the world.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's get back to Spokane and Coeur d'Alene and Post Falls too,
Yes.
right?
Hayden Lake.
Hayden Lake
You
and
bet.
all of that.
You
Yeah,
bet.
and there's a reason that it's kind of limited to the major cities, Spokane Valley as well, and so forth, because you've got to take the goat and all of that. And if there's one trip like to Sandpoint or somewhere,
Sure.
it kind of messes up the rest of the day, doesn't it?
It
Yeah.
does. We'd love to at some point
Yeah.
expand all the way up
Well,
to
next
North
year.
Idaho.
Next year.
Next year, and that would depend on volunteers.
Yes.
If we had the volunteers, we will expand. We will
I love
send
it.
you a goat anywhere within that service area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. Okay, so when does this start? When can people start signing up for their friends? And I put quotes around that as well. Yeah.
Well, and I know how much you love the whole goating
Yes, you
process.
brought me a goat.
I did. The first time we met, I had just started as the executive
Yes.
director, and we bonded immediately when you said, "Do not bring me a goat."
Yeah.
So I brought you a stuffed
because
goat.
I had a bad experience from a whole nother organization about 30 years ago.
My
Okay.
goodness. Well, what I can tell you is something we've implemented, which was necessary. Our little baby goats have diapers on them.
Oh,
We do know that as baby
Nature
goats,
calls.
Nature calls, and goats just have no time frame on that. They
Yeah.
just go when they need to go. So we've implemented little baby diapers on the baby goats, so everybody's safe.
Oh,
They will
good.
not be peed or pooed on, which is good. Which a lot of our businesses were really thrilled when they found out we put diapers
Yes,
on them.
yes.
But also,
it would be my luck that I would be on TV next, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so with the goating and the diapers, that really makes them
Yes.
business acceptable.
Business friendly,
It's
yes.
nice.
Yeah.
But you can order a goat. You go online.
Can you do that now?
You can do it right now.
okay.
There's 2 ways you can order a goat.
Okay.
And just to let our viewers know, is it's a $60 donation.
Okay.
They can go online to wishingstar.org/goats.
Okay.
And that'll come right up. They can order their goat, or we can do it on texting. You text. This is amazing. From your phone right now, if you want to send a goat, 365, 24 hours a day, 365 is the text number, and then you type in the word goats. And the application comes right up, and you can send your goat right from your cell phone.
What are you going to think of next?
Kent, we have so much going on. So with that donation, what we do make clear is that the donations that come in for those areas, so the Tri-Cities areas, that money stays in the Tri-Cities
no,
for our
that-
Wish kids in the Tri-Cities.
Okay.
For the Spokane Coeur d'Alene area, that money stays in the Spokane Coeur d'Alene area to serve our children ages 3 to 21 who are battling a terminal or life-threatening illness.
Yeah. This is important, and we've been running some of the spots that
Yes.
you sent us the last month or so, showing the results afterwards, which is kind of fun to see. I remember the kid with the bus.
Oh, Benji, yes, Benji's
and
bus.
so forth. And honestly, these kids deserve everything we can do for them, because they don't know what parents don't know what the lifespan is and everything else. And don't they deserve a good time in life?
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm a Wish mom.
Yes.
So before I became the executive director, my daughter, who was diagnosed with cancer when she was 17,
Right.
we met Wishing Star through that experience. And Grace's wish came at a time, and I see this more and more, Kent, now that I'm leading the organization. These wishes come at a time for these kids that they really need that encouragement. They
Yeah.
need some joy in their lives.
Yeah.
Grace's wish came right before her second round of treatment, which
Oh,
she
boy.
was struggling. And for Wishing Star, you know, the wish is only the beginning.
Yes.
We have our other 2 programs.
Because you follow through so well.
Yes.
I think that's great. The only thing that's missing is doing this virtually.
Oh, well, and as you know, 2020 made it where we couldn't deliver our goats. So we pivoted, and we have 8 phenomenal goat personalities again this year. So the beauty of this is if you want to send a goat to somebody outside of our service area, you can send a goat around the world because the goat comes electronic.
Oh, I can
With-
send that to my sister in
Yes, you
California.
can.
All right.
And the goat personalities are as fun and diverse as Wishing Star, with some really fun, creative sayings.
Can I go in and pick which personality I
Yes,
want?
you can.
Oh,
You can
okay.
pick the personality, and you can pick the saying.
Oh,
So we
okay.
have some pre-made sayings, and it is personally delivered to their electronic device, whether it's through email or text. And they have it right there from you, Kent, to your sister with that personality speaking one of these lines.
I love it.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I will give a shout out to Kelly Ditto of Ditto Media. He is the one that has helped us develop these goating personalities. And also Ian Baird of Share Mob. He's the CEO of Share Mob, who created the My Talking Pet app, because they partner with us, which
Oh,
is
that's
amazing because they're out of London, England.
Oh, wow.
Partner with us to allow us to use their app to do these virtual goats.
That's neat. That's
Yeah.
neat. Well, I'm glad to see them and others step up. And I've got a couple people in mind outside the area, because I kind of took them off the list until I remembered about the virtual thing.
Yes.
So
And that was a great way. We were, everybody was so disappointed that we
Yeah.
couldn't do live goats last
Right.
year. But we had great success for our
Did you?
first year with virtual goating.
Okay.
And I think that we've decided to implement that every year because, like you, we
Yeah.
have people out of town who we want to goat. And
and you can go worldwide.
we can go worldwide. The beautiful thing is we are going to be delivering goats through Mother's Day,
Oh, sure.
virtual goats.
Yes.
Because our Spokane dates are May 3rd through the 7th, and we know
Okay.
that Mother's Day is on May 9th. So we will be sending virtual goats out on that Friday and Saturday prior to Mother's Day.
I
And
love
we
it.
have 2 special Mother's Day goats on our virtual goating with specific Mother's Day sayings. So this is better than flowers for your
Yes.
mom. This is better. Send her a virtual goat to tell her you love her and make her giggle a little.
I mean, after all, how many of you have sent virtual goats to your mom for Mother's Day? I mean, really, not very many of you.
No.
Okay, let's all do that this year.
Yeah.
All right. The question everyone is asking is, how do I get in touch with doing this? Let's tell them about the texting. Let's tell them about the
You bet.
web.
So go to our website, which everybody should be on our website
Yes.
anyways, Kent, is wishingstar.org.
Okay.
Wishingstar.org and /goats
Yes.
to order your goat online. Or you can do it via text on your phone at 24365, and you text the word goats. And then that will take you right to the application, put your goating orders in there, and voila, we get them. But don't forget to get onto Facebook and Instagram
Yes.
and like Wishing Star. We had over 150,000 hits on Wishing Star's Facebook site last week because of all of the goating.
Yes.
150,000
Well, you kept sending out
impressions.
pictures and everything, so we all got to see what was going on.
Yes.
So that was a good teaser for today.
We love it
Yeah.
because and the people who are goated can then go on and get their pictures
Yes, yes.
from their goating and share
Yes.
on their social media, which is really what it's about.
The good news is that my wife can't goat me virtually because she has the only left
Does she have a
flip
flip phone?
in Spokane, Washington. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah.
Well, I'll give her a personal call, Kent.
Okay, great. All right. Well, that's it for today.
Yes,
Lonna,
I will be letting your wife know just how she can goat you. But, Kent, like for you, if somebody does not want to be goated, guess what? We have goating insurance. So for a $100 donation, you can buy goat insurance, which will make sure that nobody can goat you. So you will get a little plush goat
Yeah.
stuffed animal. He usually has a little neck sign that says "Do not goat" on him, and a certificate that says "I cannot be goated."
Wow.
So if somebody is just really against goats, they can buy goating insurance.
what haven't you thought of? I think this is great.
I'm sure there's something.
So
Watch
there'll
for
be
next
something
year.
next year. Yeah. Lonna, thank you very much. Most important to all of this is let's not forget the impact that this has not only on the kids that are the recipients, but the families.
Yes,
And you
yes.
come from that experience.
Absolutely.
Okay. That it really does mean something to the family, not just the
Yes.
child and so forth. Great organization. We're so proud to be part of all of this.
Well, we
And
appreciate Spokane Media. So
thank you. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time right here on the Pulse of Spokane.
This is Bloomsday in Spokane. We got about 40 firefighters and their friends and family handing out 40,000 cups of water as the day goes by.
It's a very good opportunity to see the public and support them and help them out and cheer them on during Bloomsday.
It's one of the best things about Spokane is that we have these major events and the whole community comes together not just to participate, but to volunteer and show that they really care about our city and making our city look great.
This type of an event really is emblematic of Spokane because so many people get involved. We have 50,000 people probably running this race. Always has been a very huge event.
Right now we're at the corner of Broadway and Nettleton. It's the last water station before the finish, so people are pretty much dehydrated by the time they get to us. They really need our water.
The water stations are a vital part, especially on warm days like today. It's real important that we have the volunteers to help with that. Without the volunteers, Bloomsday wouldn't exist.
All up and down the course, there are people that are involved in this celebration. It really is a celebration of what Spokane's all about.
Welcome to Apex Plaza, Spokane's one-stop cannabis destination. Apex Cannabis features thousands of economy, value, and luxury cannabis products. Cannagear features hemp-based CBD products, glass, goods, and gear. Stop by 1325 North Division to experience the Apex difference.
This product has intoxicating effects and may be habit-forming. Marijuana can impair concentration, coordination, and judgment. Do not operate a vehicle or machinery under the influence of this drug. There may be health risk associated with the consumption of this product. For use only by adults 21 and older. Keep out of the reach of children.
When building a home or considering a major remodel, who are you going to choose? The Spokane Home Builders Association is an organization that works to elevate professionalism in the residential construction industry. We promote, protect, and educate for our community, building our community one home at a time. We are the Spokane Home Builders Association.
Thanks for watching this episode of The Pulse. We are where you are. Check us out on any of these other platforms as well as our website. This show is sponsored by Local 29 Firefighters Union, Homes for You, and Apex Cannabis.